She really done me. Ooh, she done me. She done me good. I guess nobody ever really done me. Ooh, she done me. She done me good. Don't let me down. Hey, don't let me down. Don't let me down. My mama talking to me, trying to tell me how to live. But I don't listen to her cause my head is like a sieve. My daddy, he disowned me cause I wear my sister's clothes. He caught me in the bathroom with a pair of pantyhose. My basketball coach, he done kicked me off the team. For wearing high heel sneakers and acting like a queen. The world's coming to an end, I don't even care. As long as I can have a limo and my orange hair. And it don't bother me if people think I'm funny. Cause I'm a big rock star and I'm making lots of money. Money, 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 money. I'm so bloody rich. I own apartment buildings and shopping centers. And I only know 3 chords. Watch me burn. You fool. I said turn that thing down and get ready for school.
Hey! What are you trying to do? You ruined my record, man. I just bought it.
I don't care what you just bought. You get your little fanny perpendicular and get ready for school.
I'm not going to school.
What do you mean you're not going to school?
Just what I said. I'm not going to school.
And why not?
Because I'm sick. That's why not.
Sick. You're sick, all right. What's wrong with you now, Prince Charming?
I got an earache.
Earache my eye. How would you like a butt ache? Now get your little fanny out of that bed and clean up this room. It looks like a pigsty. You hear me? All right, that's enough. That's enough. You pushed me far enough, young man. You're getting punished. Now stand up.
No!
I said stand up.
Hey, let go of my hair, man!
Now, young man, I have talked to you and talked to you and talked to you till I'm blue in the face, and I'm done talking to you.
Good. Does that mean you're done spitting on me, too?
Shut up. I'm not done talking to you. Now turn around and bend over.
Oh, what are you gonna do, you pervert?
Pervert? Why you Ow! Oh, shut up. I haven't even touched you yet. Now I want you to know this is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me.
Oh, wow. That didn't even hurt.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wow. What are you trying to do, tickle me?
Tickle you? Yeah, I'll tickle you.
Ow! Ow, hey, man!
Tickle, huh? Come on, real tickle. Come on, laugh it up, 24.
No more!
All right, now you going to do what I tell you?
Yeah.
You going to talk back to me?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, no.
All right. Now you get your clothes on and get your little butt ready for school. Right now, do you understand?
Yeah.
All right.
We're back.
We're front.
We're back. Thanks for sticking with us.
Side to side.
Planet Green Trees, number 416.
Stretching them out.
Fully Cocked. And you may ask yourself, why is the show called Fully Cocked? And,
Why is the show called Fully Cocked?
Jared Gunnell's
well,
beard.
we should ask Jamie. Where's Jamie at?
Don't worry about him. He checked out.
Yeah. Well, we had an episode that was called Half Cocked.
Oh, that's true.
And that was a good episode. So we figured Fully Cocked would be better.
We need an explanation.
We need an explanation, Jamie.
Why would I know?
Because you're Jamie.
About being fully cocked.
Because you know about cock.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I know that at one point there was an episode called Half Cocked.
Right.
We've been over that
Yeah,
already.
And so this is kind of the sequel.
We already reviewed that.
He doesn't
good.
know.
It's good. I was hoping for
And
something
I
more
referred to it
creative.
as the other Half Cocked.
Yeah, there you go. The other half cock? Or cocked? Cocked with a D?
Cocked with a D.
Oh.
What did you think I said?
I thought you said the other half cock. So, easy to...
Yeah, this is normally the kind of stuff we talk about on Jazz
Really,
Cabbage.
Jim,
I mean,
come
this
on.
is a little more
I was going to say
what?
that's usually what
anatomical
it
for
quickly
PGT.
it quickly
Just-
moves in that direction.
it's
but
a
normally
great
we stay kind of classy here on Thursday
yeah.
nights, or we try to.
So I actually wanted to pose a question that is not cannabis related to the group tonight, and I was actually looking forward to it all week because I felt like it was going to be divisive, and I'm glad that Mr. Gunnels is here
Yeah.
because I think that he's going to help me stir the shit pot a little bit on
And
this
now
one.
it will be divisive.
So
You definitely know I'm
I
down
want
for
to
that.
know what everybody thinks about Gretchen Whitmer's proposed 45-cent per gallon gas tax increase to fund the infrastructure rebuild here in Michigan.
Well, I'd like to start with the idea that you're gonna increase the gas tax. Oh, plus the weight limits thing. Did you see that recent one? The weight limits too. Okay, so the weight limits. You reduce the weight limits on the trucks, and what's that cause? More truck traffic on the road because they got to make more trips instead of the original one,
But they weigh less.
but they weigh less. So
and more in line with other states.
Oh, another little fun fact. The two vehicles on the road that do most of the damage to most of the roads are school buses and garbage trucks. And that's
So
coming.
keep the kids at home and don't throw
that's
anything
a
out.
statistic, right, coming from the Department of Transportation. So look, I mean, and those are public services.
Right.
Trash pickup and
That's
bus.
probably why.
School.
Because they're
Does that mean
by
we-
necessity on the road all the time. So they would be the ones
And-
that would
and
be
it's-
contributory to most of the activity, so most of the damage.
Yes, and there's they're constantly pulling off and on the road, so the shoulder of the road is going on and off the. They're
They are.
They're screwing
That's
up the
true.
shoulder of the road. That's mostly what happens.
Tell you what my figure is.
Roll the window down and toss the kids out as you pass the house.
Nice. No slowing down.
All the kids
No
lean to the
slowing
left of the bus.
down.
We're pulling over. Lean left. Lean left.
It's a whole new market for inflatable, cushiony clothing.
Lean left now.
Drop and roll.
Yep. But
All the kids are on the left side of the bus trying to put all the weight in the middle of the road. instead of the-
fling your friend, right? No, but here's my thing about this: is that it's too much, too quick. You want to get 45 cents per gallon by 2020. That seems very aggressive. Maybe that works out for you politically to get the roads done, but it doesn't work out for most families. The other thing is it disproportionately affects people with lower income who also have to drive automobiles. The extra $20 to $30 a week in gasoline that may cost some of these people or more, right? That significantly impacts people who are on budgets that are very, very confined. So
We're on. We've been on for 10 minutes, Michael.
we announced it,
And I understand. There's a philosophy behind it.
I don't
Maybe it's
really
to
take issue
get
with it
the,
personally.
Yeah.
Just so you know, in the midst of all this confusion.
Jamie
What
is,
did you-
Jamie
oh,
is a
no.
centrist.
Well, and so maybe there's something more to it. I mean, obviously the philosophy behind it is you're getting the people that are driving on the road most of the time to be the ones to pay for the roads to be fixed. Obviously, you wouldn't be. This is like a
Right.
hidden tax, obviously,
Right.
on the people. So it's a.
I don't think it's hidden. They said it.
Well, I know, but it's like it's like a right.
Jim's
it's a-
asking what
it's
we
an
think
additional
about,
tax that they're.
Governor Whitmer's proposed increase tax for gasoline.
I
for
just want to
service.
know how throwing more money at this problem is going to fix it.
What's Gunno's position on the raising taxes?
He says
I'm
he
just-
says he
He's
loves
totally
taxes.
for it,
He
and
loves
he
taxes.
thinks it should be double whatever is stated.
No, I'm
No,
not
no.
for increasing
No,
taxes.
don't you know that Eric's stockpiling gasoline at his house and he's got his guns out?
That's right.
If you try to come get it, you know what happens.
Right.
We've already explained that it's.
Right. No, I'm just pointing out like, some fun facts of the whole road tax increase and all that. Some things that it will not accomplish or will accomplish. So
I think
I'm saying, philosophically, you'd want the people paying the tax that are on the road. Theoretically, taxing the gas does that. It separates people that don't drive on the roads from people that do drive on the roads and are doing damage to the roads.
But if you evaluate it based on what other states charge, and if Michigan seems to charge more or less in a particular area, then it seems like in order to achieve parity, you bring it back into a national norm. And if Michigan has let its trucking companies skate for a long time on giving them extra leeway, and our roadways have paid the price for it, then the trucking companies that have had that privilege for so long should probably have to pay a burden on that. Same thing with the issue about how much we pay for roads and what our warranties are. We should have a 10-year warranty on every road that's laid down in Michigan.
Yes.
And we should insist on contracts that accommodate that.
Trucks twice the weight of the national limit.
Yeah.
So
Twice
there's-
the way of the national limit.
So there's also been a known.
I heard it's like a $35 permit to exceed the limit. $35.
So there's been
I think weight limits are more than that.
Just keep going. You
To
can.
get
Yeah,
to
there's
more
been
than that.
there's been a known issue with the roads for years.
Application fee.
Yeah, they're
And
fucked.
a previous administration and even going further that has not adequately addressed it. Meanwhile, they continue to deteriorate, and now we're in more of a predicament in getting things back up to the standards where they ought to be.
And
And so we have to pay for that a little bit. Now this is the
I don't
beginning
really want to
of
pay
the.
for that though.
This is the beginning of the process of figuring that out. I don't think it's going to end up being 45 cents by 2020. There's going to be a whole process that goes into this, and it turns out to be something.
Legislature will
What are
match
we going to do about this catastrophic claims?
I think that's being
fund?
worked on. I don't know if I know people are calling for that. To
How
be,
much is in that fund?
I know people are calling for it to be done first
That would
for
be-
this, but
that
I think
would
it's
be
being
good.
simultaneously worked on. So
That
there's
would
no.
be
I mean, I don't
good.
think
But
there's
no
a
one knows
reason
how
to go
much
in
is
order.
in it. That's the
Is that
problem.
to try and keep that with auto no fault and modify auto no fault, but make sure the catastrophic fund is maintained?
I'm not sure how they would finagle it, but I do know that there's a whole lot of money that doesn't seem to be transparently represented to the people who have contributed to the fund.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's our right to know how much fucking money is there, and then we can decide what to do with it.
To have Michigan laws more normalized based on what other states do. No fault is crazy. No
I'm not
fault
sure.
is a ripoff.
And the road money does trickle down to the local municipalities. So this is something that we vote on all the time at my township as a trustee. It's something we do. It's when you get government grant money. Sometimes they call it 50-50 money. There's, where the government will pay 50% and the municipality has to pay the other 50% do the roads. Sometimes they'll force you to do borderline roads because usually communities, cities, and towns